Hello my viewers, this is the bottom of the YouTube. Lately I'm really busy on putting my videos about the YouTube homepage. What is it now? August 19, 2026. Showing so many videos, frequently showing from the YouTube. I can feel, and some of you of course feel, that yes, something is really terribly wrong with the politics of the United States, which is running to the grounds, really, absolutely nightmare, or how to say, chaos, SHAOS. I think I didn't miss any letter. Yes, it's just like very big confusion. And a lots of lies. And the lies are coming from the leader, of course, of our country. Why they not fighting with this anymore? You know, really, every media, whatever left over of true, they really tired of mention of how much lies produce Donald Trump, who is still pretend to be at our government leadership. Do we, like a real citizens, deserve this kind of government? I don't know. What is it all about? I finished a big, tremendous work already over 3 months, right? Let's say at the end deadline, it discontinued to show, my game discontinued to show itself on my screen. It was the end of April. So May, June, July, it almost 4 months would be 3.5 months. It's silent. So who were stealing? Who were abusing this game? Spam. Yes, spam, and of course some kind of fake industry of the bitcoins, which Trump likes very much. He trash out the minds, all those strangers, Russians who stick to America, because to go back now, Russia is on fire. Moscow, capital, is on a big fire. Drones, and even Ukraine start using the robots. Robots with the drones are going further and further in Russia. Does it mean that I have to wait because of the world looking like this? My price? I don't have to. Something gonna give. You know, I do believe in God. The true bank still exists, right? And we have our accounts, which Donald Trump, like some kind of octopus or some kind of cancerous creature, like to, you know, he likes to grow on the bad things. So he likes to go on the bad things to screw everybody's account. That's why nobody needs a kings like this. And no one royalty probably would never like to have him. They had him, and they figured out that this man is really sick. I can openly say it, because that's why I give in the video. I see how sick it is. If the country already was gonna arrest him and he was running off his trip in refrigerator, switched a plane, how bad the person is, how much big politic rejecting, don't like him, really condemn him as a leader. Let's see what's going on quickly. Yes, I openly talking that this person is a nightmare. It's crazy. All channels talking about, and this is not a joke. This is really true. Do they know what to do? Who knows? God knows what to do, because he think he sits on his bitcoins. And this is it. Well, let's see. Ari Melbourne here saying Trump loses 1 hour ago everything. Yeah, some kind of Baron Donald, this one, the black guy. As you see, I not clicked yet on this video, I just watch it closely. A few candidates, this one too, wants to be a governor. Why Florida is so important? Because some kind of crazy Russia, decades or couple of decades ago, they presented at the time of the high terror of Russia was sneaking into America, right? Like a sending a metastasis that Putin, oh, I don't know what this Putin deserve, but they gave him. So Trump is the Russian agent. So many times we read it and now we really see it. They gave him this Mar-a-Lago, which he stick to. Yes, and all his Russian, bad Russians in California, here in Miami, in not only in Miami, he has probably a few of them living in Tampa, waiting that he gonna pay for them a good road because they are very devoted for him. Yeah, they were prostituting so well for him. They deserve the best of the best. Well, I am not sure about this. I talked just minute ago about this when I punched on this video that not this one, the other one, some kind of Baron Donald, black man wants to be a governor here, and I think couple of white men. If that Baron Donald is coming from a close relationship with that that he's coming from the Trump's sphere of lying industries or influence, then you can imagine what this black Donald is all about. Okay, I'm scrolling further. Oh, already a picture. Shocking Trump vote. He is just pictured hugging and embracing his bitcoins. Yeah, he fooled around those light money mind people, made them work. I don't know what kind of games were working at those bitcoins, but he made all those results to his bitcoins. How would it work? Have no idea. It's very crazy. Not many countries would like to deal with this. Why didn't the world did not have those bitcoins before? Bitcoins, if the liar next to the bitcoins, you imagine yourself that liar only like to grab all bitcoins of the world he can grab. And it's a digital, so he can lie. He can corrupt it all. He already corrupted all fucking internet here, right? And this teaser is just, making a news, he think. And let's think quickly, why those coins? Humanity was not using just, let's say 5 decades ago, 6 decades ago, century ago, and before. The coins are in use for generations, a whole millennium. The archaeologists are finding a very ancient, antique coins, which could be for those type of population, could be a bitcoins too, maybe with a different name. But I tell you that they did not, their mind, with all viciousness of those days, was not that vicious like this one, trying to fool the whole world around. The coins is like, they could probably do like from the bigger coins to the smaller coins, so when those antique people from the Jesus time crime could go to the restaurant, they would, instead of balance, they would bring them every time they go to the restaurant, smaller and smaller coins with a smaller amount on it. So only this much you can spend, and here is that much a coin you can get on exchange. So smaller, smaller, and smaller. I'm just thinking, how would it work? Like in ancient time, in the Egyptian civilization, they had a coins too. There are coins industry was going long time ago. Well, but this one is the crook of the crooks, I can say that. Dishonest, nasty with his bitcoins. Liar. Who likes liar? I don't like liar. And that's why I talk about this. I'm just thinking, folks, now. He, with his bad background, he tried to put on internet spit on everybody, his hostages, bad information, but only who had and has a bad information. Felon, a true felon of the United States is this one, who pretend to be Bitcoin king and still supposedly president of the United States. Yes, that is the one and only crook. Yes, if Kamala Harris would win, but she probably won, just like who won before on his first term to be. Hillary Clinton was with him. Hillary Clinton basically won. She won. How good she would be with that Bill Clinton for a third, because 2 times they were when Bill Clinton was a president. Big scandal. They had also opened border. I know that. They had it, but there was a silently open. Lots of trashy Russians and all kind of, entered our country. Since those almost 4 decades ago time, since what I know what was in the country. Then they had that sex scandal. What else United States can produce when a strange time arrived? Soviet Union collapsed, rats, really bad rats, arrived and start changing the politics with open border. Then Biden lately really loudly, publicly said, and Biden time when he was a president, not a vice president, he said he opened the border. For that, yeah, he could be crucified, yes, because he, those did silently, but that was obvious. But Biden did cross the whole laws, all fine lines to saying about this loudly, this bad. This already, try and manipulate his way with the politic. All he concerned is still right, exactly, still to steal. Yeah, he's a liar, so he's a stealer. He confused lots of people. Because of him, I am not having a doubt now, died a lots of people. So his mind and hands are in blood. Yes. He never say anything good but the lies. Now we can say it because we know it. We check this person out completely. He having probably serving the internet sometimes, and that's why we have lots of bad fake, really fake, with a bad fake politic from Russia, of course. Videos, it's because of him. They supported always those bad Russians who probably having the bitcoins and do not want to go home because they don't want to go home because the war is still between Russia and Ukraine. I already read somewhere a few days ago that war can be finished. And that's not because Donald Trump decided so, because they can finish. The war, if it need to be, could go a different way. Right now, already like a weeks, Ukraine start to using robots and drones, something really new technology for a war. They trying a new war. Yes, and drones are flying. Yes, Moscow under the fire, Kiev under the fire. Well, set time because it's a war. We have a lots of bad events because of this person still in the government. And if he will grow, that means civilization with his bitcoins will be ended. Yes, such a monstrous creature never was yet at no one country leadership. Now we're facing that. How and what will fight it? But certainly this guy, I can say, and everybody say, I can just repeat it now to myself, to my viewer, it's a huge liar. Nasty. Yes, liar, nasty, just wanna talk about only his lying things. All right, here the guy was talking us 15 minutes ago. A video came. What is it here? Yeah, he brought a crypto executive. It's already another video. You know, I'm not very much impressed with those people. Maybe one of them somewhere would be yet comprehensive to look at, but all others, it's just like a robot people. Yes, here's another pterodactyl. Okay, there's nothing new. Okay, nothing like to be excited really for us. But look at this. Okay. Mary Albert, how did I say? Ari Melber, Mary Albert. Excuse me, I didn't say it right. I didn't read it yet. I just by memory tried, but I altered his name. Ari Melber. Yes, it's today, 1 hour ago. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Well, let's see. This channel look like not excited with the Donald Trump either. Yeah, you know, this type of person, he's 80 years old already, passed his 80th birthday recently. And here's a new girl. It could be a man too, but who knows, who cares? Since a person not attract in the wrong way our attention, it doesn't bother me. It could be a girl, right? And it's look like they are together. It's like lots of video talking that she could be his new mistress. Yes, Caroline Leavitt, as a press secretary who was very close in the White House to this type of man, she suddenly left. Few days ago, she left White House. She became mom again. She delivered a new child few months ago, and as some information saying that she decided to be a mother, because children have to see when they start to grow, they just born, new children just born, they have to feel and see their mother, at least, you know, for some time, and then the babysitter can take care. Otherwise, they just know that they have mom. Unfortunately, that kind of life sometimes is for a mom and the kids and little kids. Donald Trump is that person who was married so many times, doesn't care to publicly show that. And so many kids of different wives visible, publicly visible, and probably there's pretty much invisible, which not introduced us to know, right? But if person is like this already, you can imagine. Never, ever in the White House were presidents who had more than one wife. Never, only one wife was. It was like a rule to enter, to be something in the White House. Now some kind of crook People change all laws. But not only this, the whole life, the whole negligence concerning the other people, it say a lot, right? Okay, here's a new video. Somebody already calling him a loser and showing who is a loser from these two men. And they say he has already lost. I do believe it. He has only way to lose. I can openly say that because of his dishonesty and what he is doing. Right. Exactly. 8 hours ago this video came. It's a warning. The first word, it's a warning for trust. Lying president. Only they call him lying president. Whenever in the United States history anybody could publicly, and they all media, especially on YouTube, they calling him a liar. Openly, publicly, they calling him a liar. Never was like this in the history before. Thirty minutes ago, corruption. When we're talking about the God, we're talking about love and those laws which protecting a people, God's people. God trying to protect all people on the earth. But unfortunately, some people, but their behavior cutting, making a bigger and bigger distance, cutting that distance between them and the God. So the evil surrounding, the, how we can say it, telepathy. Evil is surrounding, evil spirit, people, and evil on everything it could exist, disconnect that God's vision on those people, and they more and more on evil, with evil, till the very end. But the population fighting evil. So there are people who likes the laws of God, understand how important it is to go with the God. What else we can say about the God and its laws? Who don't know what the God is all about? God is a great spirit who can come in some events closer to us if he decided to come closer. If we deserve, he could help suddenly through some events or through some animal or the people. It's a spirit. God is also what we can compare the God. God is a doctor, good doctor, and evil is a bad one. Yes, liar, destroyer, everything good. Yes, he's a sneaker. That's what the evil and evil spirit who is occupying us souls of a people and creating his corruption. Corruption is actually a bad word. Corruption is something bad. God is a doctor. He tried to help. So the good people are living their life, doing better, trying to avoid big mistakes and do their experience in a good way. They're getting closer. They're finding a path which are connecting to the God spirit and helping themselves living this life. That's what we're talking about. The God coming more often to them for a help, and as a doctor, always helping. But we have society which absent on the good doctors yet. We have to, because we have a bad leader in the government, we have to wait and help God, Spirit, to and believe in the God. If we cannot do anything, we just have to wait and believe in God, trust in God, put all our trust in God that He will do something for us to help. And just watch out vigilantly that God will give us a hand and arm to help us to get rid of this ugly situation which came on the politic with constant lies. An invasion of occupation again lies. But how he can deport them? It goes a big deportation in the country. Well, country is still split on a corruption of Donald Trump, which he does not want to say yes, and all those spirits and people with the spirits of God who are very concerned to clean our country of the evil intervention, and it goes with deportation. Exactly, deportation. Enough of playing with the occupation and invasion. Here's another video, here's another video. Lots of them are concerned. When is this? Well, I am just my personal feeling when I already estimated myself that he is a great liar. You know, if he pretend to be in the government, oh, why can't I for these months already, you know, because somebody evil, very evil like he, prevent me to be presented by my prize. Politic is just bad politic, lying politic, which sneak to all layers of our politic inside of the country. It has to be renovated. It's going renovated. They throw in the bad judges. They close in the courts. That's all we know. They deporting, right? Bad people. Does he know about this? But certainly there's a lot of liars coming from him and people not satisfied with his leadership. Yeah, like recent video said that he plays Marie Antoinette, trying to spend now near $1 billion to renovate White House and build a ballroom when a ship in the Bermuda Gulf or Bay, Bermuda Gulf, our United States ship named Lincoln, in a terrible anti-sanitary condition with no food, just everything like garbage to eat, bed, no shower, no clothes change, just few marine or sailors or marine we can call it, try to jump off the ship. They did, I think, 5 or 6 of them. Then they tried to keep it silent, those news. But he care less, you see, he care less. Missing Jurassic Park individual, and no one knows where he is. It's a shameful to be in such an age, like, and now leader is 80 years old. You know, couldn't anybody who in the government already close to 80 or after 80 do something good about himself so he can just enjoy his retirement, not just stick to this house of a big politic where he cannot do anything really good, neither for himself, neither for American people. It just, you know, like a joke. People still talking sometimes about Victorian era in England. The Queen was good and Victorian era wasn't bad, better than what we have now. Well, he put on airport his name already, on the Kennedy Center his name, and people taking it off. All right, people don't use this airport now, is what I know so far. And I don't know, he has his bitcoins. The bottom lines on all of those news. He, it's just like a kid must have, like kids, even in kindergarten, right? They like to play with their toys, and this is a big kid. Yeah, he likes his toys, bitcoins. Here's another video, already from 6 years ago. Here is President Trump's response when a reporter asks if he regrets all the lying he has done. Look, from 6 years ago. Troublemaker, that's all we can say. New politician just came up, Abdul El-Sayed. And as I talked already in the other video, he said that he's very dangerous, but he openly talked about this to our towards our politic in the White House. So as Donald Trump was sticking to some kind of Jews who we can call just the trolls. They are not Jews. They are not a good people. It's a troll. No, who can support Donald Trump and rely on him? Those who depend on him, or maybe he depend on them. But certainly that kind of mutual business between Donald Trump and those kind of Jews, not Jews, but more like a trolls, concerning all politic upside down we have in the country. This guy is, we hope, must be better. Somebody better. Tucker Carlson was visiting a year ago or something like this, Moscow, before the war started getting closer to Moscow. Now he would not be able to see Putin because Putin has so many his twins, and nobody knows where is the real Putin is, and he constantly on the move because there are some narrow group who likes him, but lots of people don't, of course. He caused a war, not just between Russia and Ukraine, but just the war. War in, not just in the region, because of Putin and because his ally like Donald Trump, who depend on whom, they not doing good in the politics. Yes, they bring in a more conflicts and a wars in the globe arena. Netherlands Bach Society